So today we're going to be talking about Halo Infinite because the tech preview, wrapped up today. I watched it, finished watching the whole hour of it, and I gotta say, guys, I am actually very impressed by this preview. Now, it's important to mention that it wasn't really focusing on gameplay in terms of you versus player. It was more of bots, customization options, menu, weapon drills, a lot of technical things, as well as mentioning why this technical thing is very important, even though you're not going to be playing against people or majority of people. There is some confusion. I don't know if those who participate in this will be able to face people in themselves, but they did talk about that even though you're facing bots, this is a very stressful test for the servers, which is very helpful for them in the future. Now, in terms of release date, because I know some people are going to be wondering what's up with the release date of Halo Infinite, well, it doesn't seem like it's going to be close. And the reason why that is that this isn't a beta, this isn't an alpha, this is a tech preview. As long as we don't see alpha or pre-alpha, the game is probably 6 months away. Now, I do think we're going to get it at some point in December time. I think that's a very reasonable place to release the game, especially with, new Xbox systems probably going to be in stock for the holiday system. You're going to get clear of a lot of big releases from Call of Duty and Battlefield. So I think it is a smart window to release this experience, especially Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer. Now, we did see some customization. I did like it a lot. I'm not going to talk too crazy about it because it's very simplistic. And this is probably where, again, they mentioned they're going to microtransaction a lot of these cosmetic things and fund a lot of the game, which I think is fine. Now, first, they talk about the whole idea of this. They continually do it, and pretty much they're pretty transparent. Player first experience, and they're open about things. They said here that Assassination, something that fans are really looking forward to, isn't going to be on launch. And I was a little like, oh, that sucks, but I'm glad you told me, because it would really suck if I found out 5 months before, right before the release, oh, Assassinations aren't in the game. Like, come on, at least be open about it. And they're very open about a lot of things, including the tech preview that isn't going to be as big and people might think it is, and that Assassinations and other stuff aren't going to be in the game. They're working on it, but it's going to take some time to write it out, and I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with them being transparent, and I think 343, at least in this category, is really nailing it down. Now, I do think that the weapon drills is a very, very, very helpful tool to, players that are trying to practice with weapons or just experience a game and just learn that arena-style shooter. I think that's pretty helpful. I'm also not against bots. I think that system is very good, and I'm glad that they're testing it out with this tech preview. Another thing, though, I am really mainly going to talk about is the gameplay we see here on screen. Now, I don't know if it's bots or it's just against two different, player versus player. I think it's two different player versus player. But the gameplay, I was very shocked, and there's mixed bags to this. Now, for the most part, overall, I'm very positive of this gameplay. I think it's very reminiscent of a lot of old school Halo. There are some new little tweaks and bounces, and I think 343 really nailed the foundational feel, or at least look, of Halo this time around, and I like that. Is it a little slower than I would like? Well, I don't have access to the game. I can't play the game right now, so I can't tell you that. So maybe when I play it hands-on and I change the FOV, things feel a little bit smoother and a little bit better. But as it states now, guys, I think well-roundedly, this is a very solid-looking game. One of the biggest things I did see and liked a lot, I know some people noticed this before, is basically the hit indication of where you shoot somebody. Now, I wish games do this more often, but in Halo, it definitely makes sense because of shields, and you could realistically, in that world, showcase that. And depending on where you shoot somebody, it's going to get really red. And it's going to tell you, hey, I shot him in the chest, I shot him in the head, I shot him on the shoulder. I think that's a great way to tell people, hey, you fucking lost that gunfight because you just missed your shots. I know me personally, I get really mad sometimes, and I think I shot someone in the head, but in reality, I didn't. I really do wish games can showcase where you were shooting a little bit more often. Halo looks to be taking the steps to do that, and I think that so far from what we see is doing that in a really, really great way. But in general, guys, this is a tech test, not a beta. Don't expect nothing crazy and massive out of this. They do say that soon they're going to be, scaling this up a bit and, doing a little bit more extensive testing. And that means probably a beta at some point in September, in my opinion. I think that's a good time to really round out some technical issues and see what's up with the beta. In terms of how do you participate, well, this is a invite only. On the description down below, halowaypoint.com. You sign up, whether you're PC, Xbox. How you do it, you're pretty much going to miss out this flight, though, because it seems like, invitations have already been set. I personally didn't get one. I'm fine with that. I mean, I wish I could get my hands on and feel it, but again, maybe I get an invite late as hell. Maybe I don't. Who knows? But again, all the steps are there to participate in future flights or beta tests, whatever you want to call it. And I think it's a great program. I think it's helpful for the community. And 343 really has a system in play to really engage with the community and feedback. And I really think they're nailing it on that regard. But in general, guys, this is a simple little preview going on with Halo Infinite. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's looking good. It's a free-to-play experience, so you can't go wrong there. So, yeah, I mean, they're doing a lot of good things, and I'm really optimistic this time around. But yeah, with that being said, that's all I gotta say in this matter. Let me know what you guys think about Halo Infinite. Are you guys enjoying what you're seeing? I certainly do. If you guys do enjoy this video, definitely drop this video a like. And for more Halo videos like this, I know there's not too much going on, so don't expect too many videos, but definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new here and you want to save the day from Halo from me. Or if you guys like Warzone, Destiny 2, and Battlefield 2042, subscribe as well, because we're going to be covering those games and making videos and stuff when, you know, currently or in the future. But yeah, that's all I got to say in the matter. Halo Infinite looks good. With that being said, Shadow here, and I'm out.